Good day, everyone. We are Group 2, and our research is about teacher driven innovations, enhancing reading comprehension among grade 3 learners. First, here's our research problem. The research highlights that reading comprehension is crucial for academic success and lifelong learning. However, Filipino students, particularly in the early grades, face significant challenges in reading comprehension. The Philippines has consistently ranked low in international assessments, indicating an urgent need for improvement in reading literacy. Specifically, grade 3 learners in the Philippines struggle with learning comprehension, with a high percentage, which is approximately 75% in the regions like Central Visayas, exhibiting low reading comprehension. So factors such as COVID-19 pandemic and blended learning modalities have been identified as potential impediments to reading development. So however, the paper emphasizes that reading challenges predate the pandemic, suggesting deeper systematic issues within the educational framework.
Next, we have is the novelty of the study. The research focuses on the role of teacher driven innovations in addressing reading comprehension challenges. It emphasizes the unique position of teachers to develop contextually relevant solutions tailored to their students' needs. The study aims to investigate and understand the impact of these innovations in the specific context of Central Visayas, Philippines. It seeks to explore the diverse strategies teachers employ and assess their effectiveness in improving reading outcomes in this regional context.
Next, so we have here the theoretical framework. Uh, when we say the theoretical framework of the study is grounded in the two main components. So the two main components there is the teacher agency and creativity and contextual factors. So rooted in social constructivist theory, teachers' agency emphasizes the critical role of educators in creating and implementing contextually relevant, innovative strategies to enhance student learning. Teachers are seen as active agents who develop pedagogical solutions tailored to their learners' needs. On the other hand, contextual factors consider the broader educational environment, particularly the challenge posed by pre-existing systemic and the impact of COVID-19, including the shift to blended learning. These external factors influence how teachers adapt their teaching methods. So both elements converge to support the central goal of reading comprehension enhancement, so which draws from cognitive development and cultural theory. So the aim is to improve reading outcomes for grade 3 learners and establish a strong foundation for academic success and lifelong learning. So we have here the second one is the conceptual framework. So when we say the conceptual framework, it's further illustrate how teacher-driven strategies contribute to student reading achievement. So it begins with the teacher-driven innovations such as the use of graphic organizer, think pair share activities, and technology integration. So those are instructional strategies are designed to actively engage students and support their comprehension skills. So the effectiveness of this innovation is influenced by several mediating factors, including the fidelity of implementation, teacher skills and knowledge, the level of student engagement, and the availability of resources. So when these mediating factors are adequately addressed, so the intervention there is lead to improve reading comprehension outcomes. So the student develop essential reading skills such as identifying main ideas, making inferences, summarizing text, and recognizing literary devices. So this conceptual framework demonstrates that the interconnected roles of teacher innovation, contextual support, and instructional quality in achieving enhancing outcomes.
Our objectives and research questions. This research endeavors to investigate and understand the impact of the teacher driven innovation, enhancing reading comprehension among grade 3 learners in Balamban Central Elementary School of Central Visayas, Philippines, building upon the existing body of knowledge about reading challenges and deflective strategies both globally and within the Filipino context. The overreaching aim to explore the diverse strategies and approaches that teachers are employing and to assess their effectiveness in improving reading outcomes in this specific regional context, ultimately contributing to the development of informed educational practices and policies. Next is our research questions. The first question is what teacher driven innovation are being used? How effective are these innovations in improving reading comprehension? Third is what is the nature of classroom implementation of innovations?
Next, we have here the relevant literature. So the first one is Rombot Borowasti and Superman 2024 explored improving reading comprehension through blended learning, a logical approach that gained prominence during the pandemic and whose effectiveness in various contexts is relevant to the current study. So next, these challenges is particularly pronounced among grade 3 learners in the Philippines, with data indicating significant struggles in reading comprehension, most notably in regions like Central Visayas, as highlighted in the systematic review conducted by Libria et al. 2023. Samusa et al. 2021 explore using Powtoon to improve grade 4 learners' story analysis and reading comprehension skills, demonstrating how technology can be integrated to enhance these skills. So Bangoy et al. 2024 examine improving grade 3 pupils reading comprehension through audio-visual assisted technology.
Here's our method. So research designs method. The study employs a mixed methods research designs combining qualitative and quantitative data collection and analysis techniques. So the sample research group, the participants include three grade 3 teachers and their students from Balamban Central Elementary School in Balamban, Central Visayas, Philippines. The sample size is approximately 3 teachers and 90 students. The research instruments include three. So first, a survey or interview guide for teachers. Second, a reading comprehension test for grade 3 learners. Third, an observation checklist. And our data collection procedure. First, the procedure involves preliminary steps such as obtaining permissions and finalizing instruments. Second, actual data collections includes administering surveys or interviews, conducting reading comprehension tests, and performing classroom observations. So last, post-data collections involves compiling or organizing and analyzing the data.
We have the data analysis. Qualitative data is analyzed thematically. Quantitative data is analyzed using descriptive and inferential statistics. The findings are triangulated to validate results. Here's the table. We have research objective question, data to be collected, instrument to use, data analysis. First is what teacher-driven innovation are being used. So data to be collected, teachers' descriptions of innovative strategies, assessment methods and challenges, survey or interview guide, thematic analysis, yung data, then how effective are these innovations in improving reading comprehensions, students' reading comprehension scores, reading comprehension tests, descriptive and inferential statistics. What is the nature of classroom implementation of innovation? Observations of teaching practices, student engagement and technology integration, observation checklist, and qualitative analysis of observation data.
So here are the references. So these appendices is these are the instruments that we will be using to collect data. So this one is background information. So there's a name, years of teaching experience, teaching certifications of training related to reading instruction. Next. So this one is innovative reading strategies. So what strategies do you implement to improve reading comprehension among grade 3 learners? So you should kanang like check all that check all the that apply. Yeah. Next. So how effective do you find teacher driven innovation enhancing reading comprehension? So you will just check cut next. This one is sample reading comprehension test. So this appendix provides the assessment tool used to measure students' reading comprehension. So this part is question. So what did Arya find fascinating in the book? So there's a choices. So there's a ABCD and this yeah. Next, this part is classroom observation checklist. This appendix includes that the checklist used to evaluate teacher implementation of innovative strategies. So there's a observer name, date of observation, and teacher name. It's criteria you will just
Right check or right wrong if that certain thing is fit for that.
okay. Thank you.